This box destroyed humanity. This ring drove men to madness. And this spear decided the fate of empires. Throughout history, certain objects have carried curses so powerful they've shaped the destiny of civilizations. But here's what nobody tells you about cursed objects. They were never meant to destroy. They were gifts. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at ancient artifacts the same way again. What's up, mythology seekers? Today we're diving into the most dangerous objects ever conceived by human imagination. We're talking about items so powerful that gods themselves feared them. And the craziest part? Many of these objects started as blessings before becoming humanity's worst nightmares. Before we begin, smash that like button if you love mythology, and subscribe because we're exploring ancient curses all month long. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's start with the one that literally opened all of hell. Pandora's box. You've heard the phrase, but the real story is way darker than you think. Here's the setup. Zeus is furious at Prometheus for giving humans fire. So what does the king of gods do? He creates the ultimate trap. He crafts Pandora, the first woman, and gives her a jar. Yes, it was actually a jar, not a box, but we'll get to that. Filled with every evil imaginable. Then he tells her one simple rule: never open it. Now here's the psychological warfare. Zeus knew curiosity would win. It always does. When Pandora finally opened that jar, she unleashed disease, death, envy, hatred, and every form of suffering onto humanity. But here's the twist nobody talks about. One thing remained inside: hope. Was hope meant to comfort us, or was it the cruelest curse of all? Think about it. Hope keeps us going even when we're drowning in suffering. Some scholars argue that hope trapped in the jar means humanity never truly has it. We just chase it forever. The reason we call it a box today? A translation error in the 16th century. But the curse? That's remained unchanged for 3,000 years. Next up, the Spear of Destiny, also called the Holy Lance. This is the weapon that allegedly pierced Christ's side during the crucifixion. But this spear comes with a promise and a curse. Legend says whoever possesses the Spear of Destiny controls the fate of the world. Roman emperors, Charlemagne, Frederick Barbarossa, all wielded it during their conquests. The power? Absolute. The curse? The moment you lose possession of the spear, you die. Frederick Barbarossa supposedly dropped the spear while crossing a river. He drowned immediately. Coincidence? Maybe. But here's where it gets chilling. In 1938, Adolf Hitler marched into Vienna and seized the spear from the Hofburg Palace. He believed it would make him invincible. 8 years later, the US Army captured Nuremberg, where Hitler had moved the spear. Within hours of losing the spear, Hitler died in his bunker. Whether you believe in the curse or not, the pattern is undeniable. The Spear of Destiny has been present at every major turning point in Western history, and everyone who possessed it met a violent or sudden end the moment they lost it. The spear sits in Vienna today. Nobody has claimed it since 1945. Nobody dares. You know about Tolkien's One Ring, but that story is based on a curse that appears in mythology across the world. From the Ring of Gyges in Greek legend to the Rhine-Gold Ring in Norse mythology, cursed rings follow the same pattern. The Ring of Gyges granted invisibility and unlimited power. Its owner became a tyrant who murdered the king and seized the throne. In Norse mythology, the ring and Varanat brought immense wealth but cursed everyone who possessed it to die violently. Here's the common thread. These rings promise power, but demand your humanity in exchange. They isolate you, corrupt you, and ultimately destroy you. Wagner's Ring cycle opera popularized the Nordic version, which directly inspired Tolkien. But the curse is older than any of these stories. It speaks to a fundamental human truth. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and some prices are too high to pay. The question these myths ask is timeless. If you could have unlimited power but lose yourself completely, would you take it? Throughout history, the answer has consistently been yes, and that's the real curse. Quick reminder, if you're enjoying this dive into cursed mythology, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got more dark mythology coming, including cursed swords and haunted mirrors. Don't miss it. So here's what connects all these cursed objects. They represent temptation. They're tests of character that humanity consistently fails. Pandora's box tests curiosity. The Spear of Destiny tests the hunger for control. The cursed rings test the desire for power. These aren't random curses. They're warnings encoded in story form. Ancient cultures used these myths to teach lessons about restraint, humility, and the dangers of unchecked ambition. But here's the tragedy. We keep retelling these stories, and we never learn the lesson. We're still chasing Pandora's box in the form of technologies we don't understand. We're still grasping for the Spear of Destiny through political power. We're still reaching for the ring through wealth and influence. The objects aren't cursed, we are. Our desire for what we shouldn't have. That's the real curse. These myths have survived thousands of years because they reveal something true about human nature. We're drawn to power even when we know it destroys us. What cursed object from mythology fascinates you most? Drop a comment below. And if you want more deep dives into mythology's darkest corners, subscribe and hit that like button. Remember, not all gifts are blessings. Some are tests. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, but maybe don't open any mysterious boxes.